There we go. I think you can hear it now. I'm hoping it's all balanced again. I do apologize going from like such differently toned games. So I guess a warning, if you're not a big fan of like the darker themes of Isaac, I wouldn't recommend watching. Because there's a lot of weird, messed up stuff in this game. Oh, hold on, I accidentally turned on the filter. Ew. I mean, I used to use it, but now I don't like it as much nowadays. It's been a while. It's been so long, I don't even know who to do a run with. Nor do I even remember, like, how to do a run. Ugh. Let's just play Bethany. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Also, you'll have to tell me if you can hear the game. I apologize if you can't. Oh, it feels good. I genuinely have not played this since the last stream. Almost a full year without Isaac. And like I said before, they've changed a lot of stuff. Apparently it's gotten a lot harder with certain characters. Some items just have been completely changed, like they don't work the same way they used to. That's a good start. But I'm interested to just see if I can just find more stuff, because Repentance still has so much content that I have not experienced. And I don't remember what this book does. Oh, okay, never mind, I remember. Well, and there it goes. It might be a little hard for me to get back into the whole idea of like constantly explaining things. I don't know if I'll be able to do that as effectively as I did on the other streams, but we'll try. If anyone ever has any questions on like why I do something or what a certain thing does, I don't mind explaining it at all. Because Isaac, it's an overwhelming game. There's like 600 or 700 items by this point, and they all have different synergies with other items. It's a mess. It's a beautiful mess, though. And I do hope we can get something broken. As in, like, a broken build. Not too big on the fact that I can't see my health right now. And I don't remember how much Bethany starts with. So I'm a bit blind. Oh no. It's really hard to explain. But basically, if you know what a roguelite is, I feel like it's a lot easier to explain. Basically, each run is completely random. The enemies are random, the items are random. Everything you see, the way it's laid out, it's all random. And so you try to use your items in ways that are, you know, beneficial to you. And just try to beat the run. And there are a lot of weird bosses, there are a lot of weird items, good items and bad items. You never know what's going to be useful or what's coming next. I will say it's probably a bit overwhelming if you've never seen the game, because this is the game with all the DLC, you know, with like years and years of content updates. And so I do feel a little bad if you've never seen it, just because like I don't know how to explain it all. I was scratching an itch on my leg. That's not fair. Oh, I didn't even get my item room. And then, like I said, I do apologize again for the tonal shift. Just because I'm hoping my stream is still set to mature. Just because I did play this game like a lot, but I know it wasn't set to that originally. I'm pretty sure I've fixed it since then. I don't even know if you're allowed to stream Isaac if you're not set to it. Well, no, because clearly I did it before. Who knows? Oh, no, trust me, I could be doing better. I could be doing a lot better. But we have... Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a different item. We have plenty of moments to make the run better, though. And that's why I love Isaac. It could just completely turn on its side at any moment. And I'm hoping I can show you some broken stuff if you've never seen the game before. Oh. Oh god, I've actually reached the point where it's been so long I don't remember how to fight bosses. Oh no. Also, I'm at full health, apparently. Somehow. Ow. Well, not anymore. You have a good time. Thank you for stopping by. Keep the stream open, though. I want those boosted numbers. Give them to me. No, you don't have to. It's just, I love joking around like that. I'm really hoping we can get a new active item. Because the Book of Revelation, that's not what this book is. I don't remember the name of this one. The book I currently have, the whole shtick with it is it spawns these little wisps that just circle around me. They can damage enemies and they can shoot. But it can actually combine with other items. Oh, are they? Here, maybe I could. Oh, that's why. There we go. Hopefully that makes the squishiness a little less notable to your liking. And then, I don't know how long we're gonna play for, but I would like to get, like, a good chunk of runs in. That was my only bomb. I thought I had 4. I was looking at the wrong... Wait, I have 4 keys. When did I get 4 keys? Huh. Sure. Yeah, I know it sounds silly. I've got, like, such an excited feeling from just... Oh, here we go. Just jumping from game to game. Oh, also, I do want to say, for people who have never seen the game before, I do have a couple mods. Nothing that changes the game or makes it easier, but something like this, where it tells me what the item does in case I forget. Although I usually try not to... Usually I wouldn't have that mod on. I probably accidentally kept it on from when I played casually last. So that's my mistake, and I could turn it off after this run. I think I'm just gonna go down the normal path. I'm not really interested in doing the harder floors. It's been a while since I've played, so I think I just want to go to... Let me think. I think we're just gonna go to the chest. This is actually going to be an amazing combination, now that I think about it. I don't really want that. I forgot what enemies do. I feel like I'm bad at the game again. I could get this just for my active item. That's the whole gimmick with this book, or not this book, with Bethany, is that she can't pick up those little temporary hearts. Instead, they get to go towards her little active item in the corner. So you get less health, but you get more items, so it trades off. Oh my god, these little bone buddies are so helpful. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Okay. This suddenly got a little more interesting. And then infinitely less interesting. I hate boom flies so much. I can grab these now. Infinite bombs for the floor is gonna be really helpful. I think I'm just gonna go to the shop and just see if I can get some good, because I don't remember what's in there. Not really. Oof. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have that. It covers up a little bit too much of the screen. But it's only for one run. Here we go. Wait! Oh, that was close. Oh, I registered that just a little too late. I am gonna go ahead and pick this up. Because whenever you do pick up an item in your run... Actually, hold on. I should use it once. It doesn't show up again. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So I'm just gonna use that to get a little bonus wisp, and then I think we're just gonna keep on trucking. I could fight the boss, but I want to look around more. Secret room. I did not place the bomb. I'm just getting myself killed over and over again. Thankfully, Bethany's actually a... Well, I shouldn't say Bethany's a forgiving character. This item's a forgiving item is what it is. Getting going here. Ooh. Could have been bad. I want to go pick up the health before we try looking around more. Secret room can't be there. Could be up here. Oh, that's a little too dangerous for me. Okay, let's get the health first. Oh, and that's a tinted rock. I genuinely could not see that because I have such a mean glare on my screen. I should probably close my blinds, actually. There we go. God, this bone shield is nice. Nice, nice, nice. I've never seen that item before. Interesting. Did I unlock that? If I did, I don't remember doing so. I don't think we're gonna make it for the time limit bosses, but I think overall this isn't a bad run. Mostly because of the book. Oh god, okay. I keep thinking the bone enemies are well, enemies, but they're not. Oh, is it too low? Do I need to turn it up more? I'm sorry. Actually, here, let me turn it up on y'all's end before I turn it up on my own. It's always hard to get game audio right. Because I can't hear what it sounds like to y'all. For this room. Basically what that does is whenever you destroy one of these, you tend to get more stuff, more coins. Jesse, are there any games that you personally like to see? Because I do want to expand a bunch on like what games I'm playing, especially once I start playing just more stuff in general. Because while I do have plans for games in the near future, there aren't really that I can do like at this moment. Wouldn't mind trying to attack Hush. Just in case. Really? Okay. What a slap in the face. Come on. Look at the Dead is doing a lot of work right now. Oh my god, I have so much money, I didn't even realize. Oh, now it's too loud? Really? I just turned it up because I was told it was ASMR. I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but it's been so long since I've done a non-capture card game. I was not ready. I was not prepared at all. Oh, that's funny. I'd say I'm doing pretty well for a run, considering I haven't touched the game in, what, 10 months? Maybe longer? I guess I'd be close to like 8 or 9 months. Ooh. Wait, what floor is this? Oh my god, I'm still in the caves. I always take so long. I was not looking. I almost went through the exit because you made me look at that and laugh. How dare you? Oh, sweet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been out of the game for so long. I thought that was Godhead. I really did. I got myself, like, excited that this was just an instantly one run. Did I get the item room? I got the item room. I hit the store. I'm just gonna go. Oh wait, actually, I need to take my Emperor card. I'm just gonna keep going. You know, actually, I'll let you choose, Maddie. Do you want me to go to the dark room or the chest? Also, I hope the audio's fine now. Oh my god, there he is! There he is! It's the purple guy! I can't believe it. What's he doing here at Isaac? Chest, okay. I thought that said cheat for a second. It's like, I'm not cheating. I have mods, but I'm not cheating. I hope. I don't remember what mods all I have installed. Also, I can't remember. Can Bethany pick up black hearts? Ooh. No. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to this. Oh. The dull razor. The dull if I remember, dull razor and what is this book called? Can you tell me what the book is called? It's been too long. I called it the Book of Revelations earlier. I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. That might be worth it. Because that won me a run way back when I first started streaming Isaac. I don't know what BO3 is. I assume Black Ops 3, but I don't own that, if that's what you're asking. I don't know if I've ever played a Black Ops game. I'm gonna leave all that behind, and I'm gonna use the Ace of Diamonds and just get a bunch of money. I think I'm gonna go get the dull razor. Because if I remember, it's just like, you just have a chance, you know, I mean, it literally says that you just have a chance to not take damage. And then I don't, oh, actually, you know, that's gonna be helpful because I have leprosy. So that's actually gonna spawn things for me. All right. So basically, from what I can see, this is a pure defensive build that we've got going on here. And while the Book of the Dead was really nice, I think this is going to be better for us in the long run. Interesting room. Oh wait, I should have opened the key thing first. I don't want to hear one word from you, Maddie. My brain's in slow-mo right now. That's my excuse. Ugh. Ooh. That could be nice. You know what? I think I'm gonna take that because I don't think we're gonna need to petrify for much else. Because I mean, we're about to get to the floors where that stuff doesn't spawn. Is this the one that has like 3 different phases? Okay, yeah, it is. He like turns his head. I don't remember what any of them do. I have the pure defensive build right now. I have no damage. Damage up? Tears up. Alright. Technically a damage up. I mean, that could give me damage ups, but we've seen so little pills. Let's run with it. Why not? It spawns a pill. I didn't know that. My damage up. No. Oh, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know. And I was looking at the second monitor. All right. Oh, and I came all the way for that pill. I can't even get it. Oh, Isaac's doing it to me. It reeled me in, and now I'm getting mad. If that hit me, I was gonna close the game. Oh, and I was looking at the monitor again. I am not doing very well. All right, no more looking unless I see it move in the corner of my eye. So we're going to the chest. I think this is still very much doable. Especially with the Dull Razor helping us out and just saving us from taking damage. Although, I won't lie. Well, part of me wants to go back and get the Book of the Dead, but at the same time... this gives us, like, block damage from leprosy, which the Book of the Dead was doing, and it'll also just give us it's just random invincibility. I think we stick with this. Joke's on you. I didn't see it move in the corner of my eye. Also, I hope you didn't see me walk into the same spikes like 3 times in a row. You probably did. Why did it have to be? That's the only pill I did not want to take. Alright. I didn't even get to use it. Let me think this through. We got Horf. I think I want to try and go for this guy. Yeah, thanks.
Paralysis. Horf.
Really? Oh, please. How dare you? Don't. You would. Oh, here we go. Okay. I could spam the Dull Razor and maybe try. I think I could spam the Dull Razor and see if I could just avoid damage from him. Because at this point, I'm getting an item from him, whether he likes it or not. Oh, don't. Please don't. Oh, thank you, Lonely Pit. Also, I'm mad. I looked back and now the item... That's unfortunate. I'm still gonna go with this plan, but thank you. Thank you a lot. That actually means a lot to me. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know what? I'm gonna take the health down. I don't need it. Let's go. Glass cannon. Easy peasy. Thank God that does not do damage. Also, I hope you're having a good day. Hi. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that could have been bad. I have made a grave mistake of trying to play the Devil Beggar. It did not go very well. Ooh. I just need a little bit more health, and I'll be fine. And then I'm gonna go back and play him, and I'm gonna give up all my health again. Ooh. Really? I mean, 5 bombs, so I guess I can't complain. I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to get this guy, because there's an achievement I've yet to get with him. Oh, nice. Sorry if I was a bit delayed with that. I'm sitting here thinking. I'm gonna turn my monitor back so I can see when stuff moves. Yeah, no, the beast. I remember the first time I beat him. It's very satisfying. Triple charge. I could Dull Razor every room if I did that. Ooh. Alright, you know what? I'm actually pretty confident this could go well. Active items don't charge when clearing rooms. They charge by dealing damage to enemies. I don't know if I've ever gotten this. So I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm probably gonna... Oh, no, I do not regret that. That charges so fast. Oh, my God. I did not think it was gonna charge that fast. So, it's been a while since I've played. Almost like a good 7 or 8 months. So right now I'm just doing some basic stuff with Bethany. We're going to the chest. But I'm playing a little stupidly right now. I gave up all my health to a Devil Beggar that didn't pay out. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that probably killed me. But I've also got a very defensive build. So if I take damage, it's either gonna be my own fault or I got extremely unlucky. Please let there be health. Don't be a boss. Don't be a boss. Ooh. Really? 1 bomb is all it took? Piggy bank. Wait a minute. Dull Razor's gonna give me money every time I do that. Oh, but we're going to the chests, so like... Oh, well, no, that's just more drops from chests. That's not more chests. Never mind, we're going piggy bank. You gotta spend money to make money. I want that so badly. I really want to get the... I can't risk it. Because I don't know if the Dull Razor stops you from taking damage from spikes. And so that's Mom, so I can't go do that, because then I can't do the Devil Beggar, and I really want to make the Devil Beggar pay out if it kills me. Quite literally in this sense. Actually, is it worth keeping the trickle charge if I have the little volt thing just stuff that's worth keeping. There we go. A one nap? Oh, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, the beast. I actually don't find him that well. Okay, you know what? Maybe now I would find him that bad, but I reached a point where I could beat him pretty consistently. However, Mother 2, I cannot beat consistently. Ooh. Oh, library. Oh, this is gonna give me book work. However, well, let's go ahead and get another one of these. 4 rerolls pedestal items. Deal. I actually wouldn't mind trying to go for the beast at some point. I mean, I guess I could technically do it now, but I'm not going to, because I don't think I can beat him with this. All right, you. Come on. Please? Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Come on! Oh no! You know, I'm gonna go blow him up. Oh, actually, let me go check the pedestal item over here first. This might change into something that could give me health. Ooh. It's not health, but it's nice. All right, now let's go blow him up. He didn't even drop, he dropped Spider. What a mean guy. I know that the tapeworm is way better, but I'm gonna take this just to get my health back after I beat Mom. I'm playing a little too risky right now. A little riskier than I'd like. Well, actually, I got you shot. Did anything good come out of here? Another battery item. Eh, why not? Just get a bunch of Dull Razor wisps, they might save me. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. What is that? Oh, okay, it's like the godhead around you at all times. Nice. And then we're probably, I guess we're gonna attempt Mega Satan as well. Just because, I mean, I have the key pieces. Okay, so I don't know how, but this run managed to just, like, completely flip around. I do apologize for one thing. I'm a very slow Isaac player. It's why I pretty much never do Hush or the boss rush. I just can't get there in time. I can't think that far ahead. I don't know how I'm gonna do it with Jacob and Esau. Well, we're safe with health, so that's nice. If there's a shop here... Actually, I don't remember if shops spawned with that trinket. God, I took too big of a break. All my Isaac knowledge is gone. It's gone forever. Wait, what? Hold on, was that an item? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to just pretty much instantly turn this around, but hey, not complaining. That's for certain. Ooh. Light speed and more. But the dull razor is just too nice for me to give up. I've had this combination before and it just saves you. Curse of the Blind, that's fine. So I definitely think we're gonna attempt Mega Sword. I don't think that's gonna be an issue at all. I think the only thing I can really think of that would really, really help us right now is homing. Homing shot would be amazing. Ooh. What you got for me? Oh, I gotta do this right. Hold on.
Relax.
I messed it up.
I'm excited. Relax.
Well, that's a bunch more charges with the razor, at least. A lot of charges. Oh my god, I'm never gonna take damage again. Pretty much any time you're hearing me take damage, it's just me activating the dull razor. Like, I could go in that curse room and I probably won't get hit. Yeah. Not on the way out, though. Oh, I just realized. Tech-X and Pisces, they're kind of just staying in my rings whenever I hit them. Ooh. I don't know if I've had that combination before. Maybe. Doesn't seem exceedingly rare, but I didn't really think about it. Black rune. I could go for a potential angel. I was supposed to bridge there. Whoops. Eh. Oh my god, this charging item is amazing. I got 3 dull razors in that one boss fight. Ooh, who wants to take it? Who wants to be the one to pick it? Anyone up for it? Anyone want the responsibility? while someone picks, I'm actually gonna grab something real quick. All right, middle it is. I don't know what that does. I can't remember. We're just gonna assume it's good. It's Tears Up. I get to shoot more. All right, there we go. Should I bother taking Perfection? Do I have anything that's really influenced by luck? I don't need the healing. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. I'm gonna take it just in case. Because you never know what you're gonna get in the chest. Is this charging item only as strong as it is because I have something that barely takes any time to charge? Because this feels pretty strong. But I am wondering if it's just because I'm using the Dull Razor. Lucky and get money equals power. Although I don't know how I would get it. I don't know how I would get that actually, now I think about it. First run back and I get Tech X. I don't know if I've ever said it. Tech X is one of my favorites. Just period. My Perfection? Really? That's how I lose it? Ooh. I would love to. I like the risk. But I want to play it safe. Normally I would. But I want to get at least one win tonight. Like a coward. I feel like I should just take it and try to duplicate the starting room chests. Ooh. More money when I get hit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of it, but... Character just made a swallowing noise and I don't know why. That's concerning. Ooh, actually I could get a potential devil deal if I go in here. Wow, would you look at that? It's the potential devil deal. Great. At least I've only used one heart. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident. That being said, I have no idea what my health is right now. Oh, I'm making the swallowing noises because I'm healing from the placenta. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, Isaac, show me what you got. Ooh, that one was really close. The Book of Virtues, that's what it's called. I know, because I just unlocked it. So I guess no one else could get it. For some reason, I thought I got it on other characters. All right. Yes. Sure. Yes. I mean, I can't say no to that. Dull Razor's been good, but homing cheap. Oh. Oh, I only get them from the okay. Makes sense. I guess I can see what it's like to charge up a 6 item. Oh my god. Oh, Megs. Oh, I hope I get Delirium now. I'm getting my hopes up. Oh, mean! But thank you. Why are my T's in hexagon shapes now? What? Huh? Wait, did they already look like that, or am I and I'm just now noticing? Or is that from the billiard shot? You know, it is occurring to me that when it's said that the prayer card would give me homing shots, I think it meant the wisps have homing shots, not me. Feeling a bit silly now that I've realized it, but I mean, hey, they're not missing, so I can't complain. It's not like I can use Swallow Penny for anything. Oh, is this gonna give me conjoined? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I also have shielded tears, so that he can't hit me right now. Easy. Alright, I'm gonna sweep the floor before I go fight Mega Satan. And then I'm gonna cross my fingers for Delirium, because I would love that. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love Tech X so much. Oh, Bumbo. Oh man, I wish I got him earlier so he could be maxed out because of all the coins. This room, I'm not even kidding. I know Plum is like one of the easiest bosses. I lost such a good keeper run when I streamed this last year. Oh god, I hate that I just now remembered it. Oh, whoops, I'm standing in the creek. Tears down for a damage up? Why not? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna make a big difference to the fire rate anyway. I know I said I wanted to sweep the floor, but I think we should just go. I'm gonna... Let's do that. Alright, let's go. Come on, Blumbo. Maybe if I'm quick enough, I can win before the hour mark. How did this happen? How did I go from just no health to this? Oh, I forgot he does that. Okay. Any damage you see me take is totally tactical damage to make Bumbo stronger. of this. That being said, I'm not really doing that much damage. I should probably just go back to doing this. Okay, come on, delirium, delirium. Come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please. No! Oh, I feel like I would have been able to do it. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. All right. I'd say that was a pretty good first run. I didn't even have to restart or anything. I just went in and did it. That being said, though, it did take me a full hour. Let's try... I mean, I'm willing to take a character suggestion if someone wants to pick one. The only one I feel like I couldn't really do is just normal Jacob and Esau, but I'd still be willing to attempt it. Or I could do a challenge. I don't know yet. Let's go with the miser. Oh, actually, hold on. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'll just keep the mod on. It's nice. I love the miser. I genuinely think this is one of the most fun characters. Just period. That being said, I'm not very good with them. Yes, please. This run just got 100 times more interesting from the first room. What do I need to do with him? Okay, I need to go kill the lamb, or we could go to the alternate floors. If I remember, you have to buy boss items as well, right? I know you have to buy item room items. I can't remember if you have to buy boss items. I forgot he gets better shots. I would like to get the Halo of Flies if possible. If I get the Halo of Flies, I'm gonna rush and try to beat Hush. I'm not even kidding, I'm going for it. Although that being said, I'm gonna regret picking the D100. XL floor? Oh, it is. Maybe I should have realized that by the fact that I got 2 item rooms. And the giant symbol in the corner as well. God, I don't know how I only just now realized. So that's enough for the Halo. I'm thinking. I think no matter what, we grab the halo and then we pick out of the boss items, because I don't think I'm going to get enough to get both. Unless I get a boss like the Duke of Flies that spawns enemies, or like a giant Larry Jr. Oh, well, actually. Oh. Oh, right. Black flies can't, damn it. Oh. I thought I just walked straight into death. I want to go for that pill, but I know it's not worth it. Okay. Halo flies. And then we should get enough money just from killing the boss to buy both boss items. There we go. Well, I don't need that. What? I didn't pick that up? I can't say no. It's quad shot brimstone. You expect me to say no to that? What kind of fool do you take me for? All right, so we could go to the alt floors. I'm gonna say no to the alt floors because it's been so long, I don't really remember what you're supposed to do and what to expect there. So I think I'm just gonna try and rush and go for Hush. Ooh. Alright, I wanted to keep the D100 for shenanigans, but I don't want to drop Brimstone, so... Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's Curse of the Maze, right. What book do we... I guess we just take the Book of Secrets, right? Because I don't know what the benefit would really be from... Oh, more Devil Chance. And a Horseman on every boss. 17.5% Devil Chance or mapping effects. I think I gotta go with the Devil Chance. As pointless as it sounds. I mean, I also get flies at least, but... The game lied to me. It said 17.5% chance. It only gave me 8.8. How dare. Ah, meme. I'm gonna take that and try to get conjoined as well. Because if we could get conjoined with Quad Brimstone, we're in business. chocolate milk. Oh god, should I? Oh, I don't know if I should. That feels like a mistake. I didn't get either of those, that's a shame. Oh, but it's so tempting. I can't resist. Well, now I can also release it early, though, if I want, which is nice. Maybe that's not as much of a mean pickup as I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god! Oh, I didn't make sure I had enough money. Oh, Guppy, though. Okay. This is good. This is a really good run so far. As much as I want to clear the floor, I gotta pick things up. I gotta pick up the pace. I don't really care about Bandage Girl right now. That can wait. Ooh. I could very easily. I'm gonna do it. And then we're gonna charge up beforehand. And we're gonna hope to God that we get a room with easy enemies. He almost got me. He almost got me. I almost lost it. Oh no, my greed. My hubris. It almost got the best of me. I think it's 1 or 2. Okay, we're on 2. I think I can make the boss rush. I'm gonna hurry. Sure. All chests into red chests. More devil items, potentially. But I feel like we're gonna get a devil room most floors anyway. So I'm gonna say no. Well, actually, you know what? I don't have a trinket. Sure. Oh my god, I gotta remember, I can just let it go now. Oh, with Pisces, it just instantly knocks them away. I got Pisces in 2 different runs in a row. Huh. Okay. I'll take the risk. I regret. I do not regret. This is way better. I don't really need the matchstick. Oh wait, Lucky Penny! No! What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Stompy. Pots now. And then I'll take the speed up. Because we want to go fast. I've thought about doing the blue map, but I really just don't want to waste time looking for secret rooms. Because I really want to get the boss rush, but I gotta hurry. Give it to me, come on. No, no, my health went down. Oh no, I've made a grave mistake. The run's dead. Ah! Oops. Oh, why did I do that? Can I get that health back at all? Like, if I get a health up, I must be able to. And we're just gonna charge up our shots before entering each area. And we're just gonna hope we can get to a health up from the shop. Maybe the item room. Yeah, I don't need that right now. No, thank you. Alpha. Yeah, I'm gonna want this anyway. This is not good. This is, though. Evil Eye, sure. That's gonna get me killed if I take that. I can't check the dice room, I don't have enough keys. Could potentially give me a health up, and that room is very easy to die in. I mean, we have the power. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. I think we'll be fine.
The world.
Mini boss could potentially be gluttony, could potentially give me health up when I kill it. Or it could be... It's either lust or envy that gives you 9 lives. Or it could be Sloth and he can give you Jack Diddling. Great. Health up in the secret room. Health up.
Experimental pill.
Health up. No! No, 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 no! Health up. I could bomb into the dice room. All pickups. Do me any good. Boy, this is not a favorable situation. Try baby though. Oh right, I have Stompy. Oh, what am I doing? Blowing up things and kind to me, Devil Room. You weren't kind to me.
Perks.
That doesn't do me any good. Alright. We rush the item room, the shop, and the mall. Try to do boss rush. We hope to God boss rush has an item for us that can give us health. I don't know why I came in here. More tears up, at least. Alright, well, we know where the boss room is, so if I just want to say screw it and attempt the boss rush, we can, but I want to find the shop in the item room if possible. I have really put myself in an unfavorable position. Oh, Yara. Alright, come on, health up. I mean, it's... Oh, wait, health up, please. Oh, we're not gonna know because it's Curse of the Unknown. Oh, I don't know if I have health. Even though it's pointless, I'm gonna pick this up because I don't think I have before. You think that's funny, game? I think it's funny to give me. Well, would it be the worst idea to take him? No, because I have to buy every item. Alright, we're gonna go do boss rush. And we're just gonna assume that I have a second coin.
Isaac!
And then we want to go to the dark room, so I'll give us a damage buff. Rotten baby, mom's pad, rubber cement. You're gonna make me walk over the spikes? Are you serious? Okay, do we take the risk? Do we assume that I have 2 coin hearts and take rubber cement? Or do we take the veins and we just hope to God? Oh man, I don't know. It's rubber cement with quad shot brimstone chocolate milk. I can't say no, but I don't want to lose the run. Oh no. Oh no, no. Maddie, if you're in here, I need your help. I need your help. I need your guidance. Let's think. I'm not gonna take the risk. As much as I want to, I don't think it'll work. I'm pretty confident that I can just beat the boss rush. Although rubber cement would be crazy. Actually, it's quite bad if I don't know where he is. Luckily, I do have 3 orbitals because of Halo flies and all bandages, so projectiles aren't that scary. It's just random, unforeseen attacks that are scary. Alright. Don't want to sit up top in case a boss spawns there. Oh, nope, nope, get rid of you. He just walked into the spikes. Later, bud. Oh, I don't know where Monstro is. This one's dead. Dead. There's an angel in here? Oh, okay. And pin. Easy. Alright! I'm actually gonna take this for the bookworm transformation on the off chance I get it. And unfortunately, because this is one of the newer characters, the tainted characters, I don't get anything for doing that. I don't get an item unlock for doing that at all. So that feels nice. That's great. And we had 2 coin hearts all along, so we could have taken rubber cement. But even if I did have it, I don't know if I trust myself to not take damage and pick up a coin in that situation. Now that I think about it, were they dropping coins at all? Okay, I'm officially scared. I'm scared no longer, okay. I gotta remember, Stompy, I can't walk into the rocks in the moon. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. With the pace we're going, do I want to fight Hush? I have the damage, and I have the protection, but I don't have the confidence. Although we do keep getting tears up, which is nice. I'm almost at a point where I can fully charge it in 1 second. I think. Dead. Duality. Alright, we take Sister Maggie for Conjoined. Then we're gonna take Monster Manual for Bookworm. Is Duality worth it when there's only 1 more Devil/Angel room? I mean, what else am I gonna buy, honestly? And then I'm still gonna take this just to increase our chances. And no harm in taking this either. But if I get a 3rd ball of bandages, I can't take it. I need that protection more than anything. Hey, this is fine. This is less fine. This is... No! I don't know what those things were. Ah! I didn't think they were gonna make such a sharp turn. I've never seen those before. You know what? I'm gonna let fate decide. For a greedier run. Go on. Anything but Kane. The Curdled. Oh, I'm so sad. That was... I mean, at least I did Boss Rush, which is nice, but I feel like I could have done Hush. I actually have not played with Tainted Eve that much. So this is going to be interesting for me. But if I'm not mistaken, all these little guys get all our items, right? So that's the case, and I just get like a semi-good item. We're in business. It wouldn't be a day of Isaac if you didn't just lose a perfectly good run. I have health. You see it in the corner. No, I have health. I did the thing. I died with health. No, you can't just do that. That's not fair. I'm mad. Oh, I'm getting off the tainted characters. Oh my god. I had health. I heard the healing noise. I saw, not only did it go up, it went up and then it sank down to half a heart. Why? Bunch of nonsense. I knew I should have waited for the game to get more patches. Killing me while I'm alive. See, moments like that as well. Those are part of the reasons I want to stream more. No one would ever believe me if I said that happened to me. And I know for a fact I could never replicate it. No matter how many times I tried, I would not be able to replicate that. And I'm mad because of it. How do I get rid of these guys? There we go. Ooh. There we go. I'm gonna get mad like all evening now, and because I'm mad, I'm gonna play worse. I played so carefully that keeper run, and it was all for naught. What do you got for me? Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. God, that is horrifying to look at. Now I can kill bomb enemies from a safe distance, so that's nice. Takes a while to charge up, but I mean, I was able to handle it last run. I'll be fine. And then we're actually gonna go to the alt floors, because the only thing I'm really missing on Tainted, or not Tainted, on just the normal Forgotten is beating Mother 2. And I have not done this in a while, so forgive me if I just make a bunch of dumb mistakes. I think I'll take my chances with the random. Ooh! I got a flaming hot Cheeto bone now. Nice! Actually, is that gonna hurt me if I'm too close? It might. If I'm being 100% honest, I think this might be my favorite song in the DLC. I can't describe why. I just love the way it sounds. Eh.
Speed down.
I gotta remember I can't swing as fast as I normally can. Oh, Min Min. Oh my god. Ooh. Can you still do the thing where I can, like, grab an item and then... I mean, you know what? Let's just find out. Okay, I can. And then if I do this, the soul can live. Oh, which means I could take a second item if I wanted. Alright, now I just gotta get it through my head. Don't swap characters. Just don't. Oh, please don't. I'm scared that Fire Mine is going to randomly proc at some point and get me killed. And I don't like the fact that it just hasn't happened yet. Not one explosion. And I can use the soul again. There we go, he's free. I don't have the money. And if I do die, it's fine, because I went ahead and picked up Judas's Shadow, which I'm hoping... I haven't done Mother 2 as Judas, just as a backup plan. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and charge this up in advance. I didn't think he was gonna come out of there. Wait a minute. Why was that a devil deal? What? Wait, hold on. That's weird. Okay, I gotta go find the mirror room. Oh, is that like a newer thing with Judas's Shadow? I think it might be. I thought how did I think I had flight? 2020. All right. I think this will make up for the, what was I gonna say? I think this will make up for the fact that I'm not one-shotting everything anymore, because not being able to swing quickly, that was screwing me over so much. It really was. Nightlight, nice. And then I do still want to go for Mother 2, so we're gonna go get the first knife piece. And they're right next to each other, so that shouldn't be too bad. However, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not going to do the boss because it's Wormwood. And that is just asking to pretty much instantly die. Although, you know what? With the faster swing speed, why not? And the fact that we have flight. Was that little Holy Mantle health thing always there? I don't know if that was. Maybe that's a mod I got. Whatever it is, though, it's helpful. I like it. That's nice. Yeah, I think I could avoid taking damage to Wormwood with this. Oh, come on. How can I say no? Oh my god. You know what? I may not be winning many runs tonight, but they're sure as hell fun ones.
Friends till the end.
There's nothing in the mirror shop, is there? Oh my god, that was so worth it. I'm so happy I went for Wormwood. Look at it. Oh god, Forgotten still has no health. Okay, we gotta be careful. Carefully for any spikes. This run could have very easily go away at any moment. Red heart. I won't lie, I'm a little scared. And I'm probably going to be using the soul for most of this floor until I can get some red health. Well, I mean, that's enough for me to feel confident. You know what? That proved to be pretty good last time. Let's just take it. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. I just realized the reason I'm getting Devil Deals is because I took the Book of Sin, not because I took Judas's Shadow. Duh. That one I did know about, I just forgot. rock. Bombs. You know what, truthfully, I am still gonna use the soul, just because I've forgotten. Ooh. No, I can't give up Book of Sid. Oh, I don't know how much I want that, though. This is certainly an interesting one. You know what, actually, this isn't that bad. Guaranteed devil deals? I don't know how much I need them. If that killed me, I would have been so mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, Gimpy would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go with Lust of Blood. Actually, I can have both. Oh man, I would have been furious if that happened. Alright. Because our charges aren't based on runes anymore, I do feel like I need to go like clear things out. And I might just do that challenge place for more black hearts. Ah, this was a dumb place to come. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I might stop by the shop now. I can't use the soul. I keep repeating it in my head not to do it because I almost went in that curse room with him. Alright, we're gonna do the challenge room just to build up more black hearts. Yeah, thanks. And then guaranteed devil deals. I mean, I get them for free. So it's kind of hard to say no. It's a little impossible to say no since I get a free item every single time. What is this going to do? Does it do anything? Eh. Where's the mine card? One. I can't use the soul to cheese this. I am playing a very risky way right now, and I do not like it one bit. Alright, can't kill me now. That's not really worth it. Neither is that. God, I really don't like this. Both of my guys are one-shot. That's not too bad. Oh, this is obviously gonna be good. Okay. Feeling a little better now. I'm probably gonna avoid devil deals until I can max out the soul again. I can't say no to that. That's just good for our situation. Did I hit both buttons? I'm gonna try this. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh god, I forgot you get no items. Okay. Alright. I just gotta keep, like, how long the soul can stretch in mind, and I think I'll be fine. Alright, let me out! Let me out! Ooh. I do not like this at all. Oh, you can cheese this so easily with the Forgotten. I'm actually gonna wait for her to come back. Make it? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. The music had to lose. Okay, that was easy. I didn't really think about the fact that I was the Forgotten. I could just do stuff like that to her. Alright. Oh, there's a little enemy in here. Hello. Goodbye. Take all of these, so I guess I'll just go ahead and pop this. They changed the button for cycling your items, because I can't access the other one. Oh, okay, I have to press it twice. I'm gonna save this for when I get just a couple more keys. Because, I mean, 2 to 4 gold chests. That's nice. I forgot I had to do this. Okay. Oh, really? I thought it was gonna take the other red health. Ah, now I'm back to where I was. I'll be fine. I'll be very fine. Ooh. I genuinely have no idea what just hit me. Are these buttons? Oh, okay. God, it's been so long. Oh, and I used my keys. No. Is there a battery guy in here? Oh my God, yes. Okay. Oh God. It's fine. Really? We're gonna use the soul for a little bit. That works. Ooh, I don't remember what this one does. Oh, yes, please. I know I can't fill them all the way up yet, but... Okay, I feel safe. I think we're gonna be good. All right, cool. Oh, the way that works is weird. You can, like, choose which way you want to go. Interesting. We're fine. We're really fine. I probably shouldn't have done that. I think I already had 6. If I had another familiar up to this point, I would for the conjoined transformation. I will, however, get this for Bookworm. I thought I already picked up 2 books. Whoops. I mean, you never know. Books spawn in so many different item pools. Actually, I'm gonna have to go back to that item room. Alright, we're good. We're good on health for a while. Oh, you know what? I should have opened these. I don't know why I didn't see these. Credit for opening it. Also, Yippee is coming in clutch. There's red hearts everywhere now. I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's been a while since I've done Mother 2, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do, but I feel like I can at least make it there. Ooh. I gotta be honest, I want to go with the double trinket. I'm fine with that, I think. We need keys. And I can just drop it whenever, so it's not like it matters. I didn't mean to pick that. Oh, I didn't see it. I tunnel vision. Well, Bobby's coming with us, I guess. Everyone say hi. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and we get conjoined at some point. Oh, I did not know that. Apparently, if my scythe stickies an enemy, I can't swing it anymore until it blows up. Oh, that's not good. As much as I love First Eye, I don't want to take that risk. Especially with Forgotten, because it's just like 4 rapid swings. We can get more keys in our room. I might just use it in that room, honestly. As dumb as that may sound. I put no thought into... I gotta... That's really good for what we're doing. We're gonna go look for the shop, and then... actually... I don't know if I should. Really? I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I guess I was just supposed to kill him faster. Shoot the loop is nice. It is more damage. I think we'll be fine though. But it... well... No, I need the ability to just keep taking devil deals for free.
Ace of spades.
Isaac!
Devil deals now cost coins. Sure. It's not like there's any more shops anyway. And then I'm gonna take the damage up. Alright. Soul for this fight, just because. And into the corpse we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you, chat. I was so focused. I hope you. Oh yeah, no, definitely a different vibe. I'm so sorry for not seeing you sooner. Oh, I feel genuinely bad if that was a while ago. Ooh. Actually, I want to check something real quick. I'm sorry if the screen's flickering. If that person was live, I was gonna host them. All right. So let's see. Let me think. At least we have the wafer now. I'm probably gonna end up using the soul for the actual fight. And I need to be using him more than Shanna. Just because it's so much easier to get his health back compared to the Forgotten. I mean... Oh, no, don't do that! Okay, well, now I really can't be using the Forgotten. That was really dumb of me, truthfully, but... As was that. Okay. Wow, they got their health back fast. I'm gonna check in here first. Oh, don't do that. No, why did I come in here? No! I want it, though. Ah. I guess it doesn't matter who picks this up. You know what? Worst thing that happens, we could become Shadow Judas, and we win the run that way. I trust you, Key Beggar. I should have pushed it into him. Did he just give me enough money to buy Death's Touch? And you know what? I'm gonna go look for more money. We have Goat Head. I can always come back. I don't think we're gonna get 30 cents, are we? Wait a minute. Hold on. There is an arcade. Duh. Fine with that. I want the heart spawns. I don't think I'm gonna need keys for anything else beyond this point, but I could be wrong. However, I think I could definitely hit the blood donation machine a couple times as the Forgotten with these hearts lying around. To Alright, well, we get Death's Touch, so that feels great. However, I don't remember if it actually does anything with the Forgotten. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna make us deal more damage. Yoink these. And I might as well do this last room here. Ooh, I'd rather have that over the secret rooms. I know it seems a bit silly to keep the flat file, but I don't know what rooms can spawn in the corpse, nor do I want to find out. Plus, free curse room on the next floor, so bonus. Yoink. Ah, I was really hoping. Wait, tears down. Yes. It's fine, it's whatever.
The moon. I can't say no to this.
I think the soul is going to be pretty much invincible if I'm just constantly hitting Mother 2 with the knife. Like, if it's going to do that much damage. I think we'll be okay as long as I stay with the soul. Okay. That's fine. All right. Best of luck. Let's go. I didn't mean to keep this up, please. Yeah, because, like, look. I build them up so fast. I really like this charging item. I simply do not care. I can't be killed. Bone Spurs has appeared in the basement. And I think that's everything to do with the Forgotten. And then I don't want to let this... I don't want to let that ending play out. It's very sad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything you can do with a character. So yeah, there we go. I got 2 pretty good runs in today. Well, it would have been 3 had I known that enemy was going to make the sharpest turn known to man. But I do think I am going to call it here. We did about... Let's see, how long? About 2.5 hours of Isaac, about 2.5 hours of Mario. It was fun. It was the first time I ever tried to do multiple games. And I think it was an interesting experience. I don't know if I'm going to do that every time, but I wouldn't mind doing it like maybe half the time. I appreciate heavily everyone coming in. We had so many different people coming in today, people chatting. It was such a fun, great time. The viewer count hit double digits, which just made me so happy. And then, I've got a lot of plans for things coming up real soon, games I want to play. But for now, I think we are going to just stick with Mario, maybe do Bowser's Fury soon. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who came and stopped by, and I hope you all have a good rest of the night. Thank you.